Welcome to today's complimentary mini session called Your First 30 Days in a New Position. The Indaba Leadership Development e-training programs use a similar format to deliver highly effective training programs online. Our goal is to have your people watch and be able to implement proven tips and strategies to help your business run more effectively. Best of all, by using this multimedia format with streamed video, downloadable audio, manuals, white papers, and recommended reading, your people will learn the material in the mode they prefer and at the times they choose, whether at their desk, at home during quiet time, while exercising, or when they are traveling. We call this flexibility my way, my place, my pace. Employees and organizations love it. Now, let's listen to your first 30 days in a new position.
So you've just started the job of your dreams. You're dying to make a good impression. Who could blame you? The importance of a good first impression cannot be overstated. Even beyond the critical first day, studies have shown that opinions formed within the first 30 days on a new job can remain with an employee throughout the entirety of their career. This is regardless of any great successes they might have later on down the road. As such, it is vital to approach the first month at your new job with a solid game plan. Make sure it's designed to project the best image possible and establish yourself as a valuable member of the team. Surprisingly, this isn't as difficult as it sounds if you know what you're doing. Look for every opportunity possible to make a good impression. Your new coworkers will have certain expectations for your behavior. Here are some tips on how you can exemplify good behavior. Cultivate a positive and helpful attitude at all times. Present yourself as the kind of person who is eager to learn. This means that during your first 30 days at your new job, you should ask a lot of questions, make sure they're relevant ones, and take a lot of notes. In particular, employees like to hear questions about the history of their organization and how they handle certain types of challenges. This demonstrates a desire to fit in with company policy. It won't be long before the critical information starts coming to you without your seeking it. Dressing appropriately is especially important during the first month at your new job. Not only should you dress appropriately for the standards of your industry, but you should also look around at your fellow employees to take mental note of what they're wearing. Without copying their style directly, dressing to blend in with your coworkers will help subconsciously instill in their minds that you desire to become part of the team. It will also make it easier for them to naturally relate to you. Once you have a rudimentary sense for how things are done, it's critical to demonstrate your ability to be a self-starter. An employee who can motivate themselves and take care of assignments without having to be told is a valuable and welcome asset in any organization. The sense of responsibility you project will immediately mark you for more challenging work in the future. Show team spirit by actively engaging your coworkers in a positive manner. You should avoid the negative aspects of office politics, such as malicious gossip. Especially be careful not to take sides in a nasty argument. At the same time, you must be social and show a desire to discuss things that interest your colleagues. Learn your coworkers' names as soon as possible. Take advantage of any after-hours activities that you might get invited to. If your coworkers go out for drinks one night after work and invite you along, make certain you accept. Declining a first invitation might mean a second invitation will never come. If you must say no, explain why and ask if this is a regular occurrence. Ask if you can come to the next one. This is a valuable opportunity to talk to coworkers outside of the confines of the office and learn their true feelings about certain issues. You will begin to relate to them on a deeper level that will facilitate better communication during future business relations. Establish a good track record right off the bat. This means during your first month on the job, it is critical that you don't take any liberties, even if the more established employees routinely do so. Make certain that you return to work on time from all of your breaks and lunch hours. Plus, make sure that you arrive on time every morning and don't leave until the clock is firmly past closing time. This will create the sense that you take the job seriously. It shows that you're prepared to give up a little free time in order to learn the ropes and get the job done right. During this time, attendance is a matter that you should pay strict attention to. Unless you or a loved one is in the emergency room and there is absolutely no way for you to get around it, try not to miss a single day for as long as you can. Seeing your face every day for the first month is important to establish yourself as a firm and unwavering presence in the minds of your coworkers. If you skip a day or fail to show up, they'll view you as an unreliable worker rather than someone who is dependable. During your first 30 days on the new job, nobody expects you to be an expert, so don't go out of your way to act like one. This means that you should listen more than you talk. Seriously consider any and all advice that comes your way. Take feedback from others openly and without immediate comment. You might feel like biting your tongue, but smile and resist the urge to comment. Ultimately, you will find your own way of doing things, but during this first month, it's important that you learn as much as you can. There's never going to be another point in your career when people will be as open with career advice. Take advantage of it while you can. Set goals for yourself and establish a clear plan to meet those goals. One method of getting the most out of your first 30 days is to write out what your ideal first month should look like. Once you have a concrete and realistic record of what you'd like to achieve, write out exactly what you'll need to do to make it happen. If you fall short, at least you'll have made a dedicated effort instead of just handling things randomly as they come. As you become familiar with your new environment, you'll have to make some on-the-fly changes to your plan. It's still better to have some idea of where you're ultimately going, so make plans and be organized. This will also enable you to have an impressive response ready if that old standby comes up in conversation. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Employers like an employee who knows where they're going and how they want to get there. Your first 30 days on a new job can be a stressful experience. Expectations are high, and you'll be nervous about making a good impression for yourself. If you take the time to set up a concrete plan for how to approach this unique opportunity, you can show off your strengths and have a successful start. Most new jobs turn out well, so remember that you will most likely find yourself in a position where you're truly welcomed and where your talents are valued. A great first impression is key. Therefore, it pays to plan how you're going to make your first impression.
I hope that you found today's program insightful. Feel free to forward this link to colleagues or others who might enjoy these mini sessions. For more information on the wide range of seminars we have to offer, call our office at 727-360-0111. Contact one of our representatives or click the link to our demo to view many of our management and leadership offerings.